In June 1974, a 22-year-old from Port-au-Prince walked onto a pitch in Munich and did something the world told him was impossible. He beat Dinio Zoff, the greatest goalkeeper in Italian history, a man who had not conceded a single international goal in over 1,100 minutes, a man so impenetrable that when a German coach was asked before the match whether Haiti could score, he reportedly laughed and said, "If Haiti scores a goal, I can take a rifle, shoot at the moon and hit the moon." That player was Emmanuel Sanon. And Haiti did score. And the moon apparently got hit. Then came the 7-0 loss to Poland. Then the 4-1 defeat to Argentina. And then nothing. Haiti disappeared from the World Cup stage for 52 years. They came back this week. And they didn't just show up. They took the lead against Morocco, scored twice, and at one point had a team fighting to be African champions pinned against the ropes in front of thousands of screaming Haitians in Atlanta. Morocco eventually won 4-2, but that scoreline tells you nothing about what actually happened in that stadium or why it mattered so much to so many people so far away. This is the story of Haiti at the 2026 World Cup. And it is a much bigger story than football. To understand why Wednesday night meant what it did, you have to understand what Haiti has been living through. Not the 1974 version. The 2026 version. Right now, gangs control large parts of Port-au-Prince. Not street corners, entire neighborhoods. Schools in some areas have stopped operating. Doctors Without Borders suspended operations in a section of the city earlier this year after armed clashes injured dozens of people and patients had to shelter inside the medical facility itself. One Haitian player on the World Cup squad, Woodensky Pierre, still lives and trains in Port-au-Prince. He told CNN that there is immense talent in Haiti being wasted because kids with ability can't train safely. About half of Haiti's active gang members, according to the United Nations, are minors. That's the country that qualified for the World Cup. And qualifying itself was a story. One of Haiti's strikers, France Di Pierrot, plays for a club in Iran. In late February, he tried to fly from Tehran to Paris to sort out his World Cup visa. He was on the plane, seatbelt buckled, when the flight attendant told everyone to get off. The American-Israeli airstrikes against Iran had just started. He said a rocket later hit about 100 meters from where he was standing. He eventually got out of the country by car through Azerbaijan. A 20-hour drive. Then made it to a flight. Then made it to qualifying. He made it. This team made it. And on June 24, 2026, they walked out onto the pitch in Atlanta for their final group game against Morocco. Already eliminated, having lost to Scotland and Brazil. Nothing to play for except pride, and the watching eyes of a nation desperate for something to celebrate. Morocco was not the softest opponent to get that celebration from. These are the same Atlas Lions who reached the semi-finals at Qatar 2022, the best run by an African team in World Cup history. They have Achraf Hakimi, one of the best fullbacks on the planet, currently captaining the squad even while dealing with a rape trial set to begin back in France. They have Brahim Diaz, who is linked with Real Madrid. They have Ismail Saibari, who had already scored 2 goals in the tournament heading into this match and is due to join Bayern Munich. This is a serious team with serious players and serious ambitions. Haiti had nothing to lose. That's the most dangerous kind of opponent. The first goal came in the 10th minute. It was scrappy, a cross into the 6-yard box, Lenny Joseph flicking it toward goal, the ball catching Morocco goalkeeper Yassine Bounou on the way in. The official record gave it as an own goal. But the thousands of Haitian fans packed into Atlanta Stadium did not care. They had drums, they had trumpets, they erupted. 52 years. That is how long they had waited. And the celebration that followed did not look like the celebration of a team watching a ball go in off an opponent. It looked like a dam breaking. Joseph Marion Leandre, an 81-year-old man who was on the pitch when Sanon scored against Italy in 1974, one of only 12 surviving members of that team, said of that 1974 moment, it was the greatest joy. The 2026 version had a different energy. More desperate. More earned. Morocco responded. Hakimi bundled one in after a weak goalkeeper parry. The game was level. The crowd settled. Logic seemed to be reasserting itself. Then came the goal that stopped the stadium cold. Wilson Isidore plays for Sunderland in England. He is not a name most casual football fans would know. But there are people in Morocco who will never forget his name after Wednesday. With the score at 1-1, Isidore picked up the ball outside the penalty area, about 25 yards from goal. He took one touch to set himself, and then he hit it. The shot flew into the top left corner with such power and precision that for a split second the crowd went quiet. Not because they were unimpressed, because nobody could quite believe what they had just seen. ESPN described it as a goal so good and so unexpected that it took a split second for the crowd to realize what had happened. Haiti were 2-1 up against 2022 World Cup semi-finalists, and the goal that put them there might end up being the best individual strike of the entire tournament. The Moroccan bench was furious. Hakimi was visibly agitated. Their coach started making substitutions to wrestle the game back. But for that moment, Haiti was winning. A nation held together by hope, watching their players lead against Morocco at the World Cup. In Atlanta, the Haitian supporters with drums and trumpets were so loud they barely registered the passage of time between goals. If you cover stories like this every week and want more, subscribe. We dig into moments like this every time there's something real to say. Saibari equalised before halftime. A cool, composed finish. Morocco were level again. 2-2 at the break, and the bigger story playing out in Miami, where Brazil was beating Scotland, which meant Morocco were going to finish second in the group regardless of what happened in Atlanta. The second half was more Morocco. Haiti had given everything in that first 45 minutes. The quality gap started to show. Soufiane Rahimi, who came off the bench, got the third in the 78th minute. A deflected effort finding the corner, Gessimi Yassine added the fourth in the 89th. Final score, Morocco 4-2 Haiti, and here is the strange thing about that number. The scoreline suggests a comfortable win. It was not comfortable. The statistics afterwards showed Morocco had an expected goals total of 3.26 compared to Haiti's 0. 66, which is the statistical way of saying Morocco created far more chances and deserved to win. But 0.66 xG and 2 goals is not a coincidence. Haiti took their chances. They played without fear, and they punished Morocco twice, and they made it deeply uncomfortable for a team that expects to go deep in this tournament. Morocco coach Mohamed Ouabi said afterward the team had not been humble enough and paid for it. Bilal El-Khanas, one of Morocco's midfielders, said they lacked commitment in the duels and gave Haiti confidence. That is not small praise when you filter out the diplomatic language. What it actually means is, Haiti made us feel it. The Haiti coach, Sébastien Ming, said something after the match that stuck. He said, "We managed to show that we're worthy of this qualification. We need to make some improvements and not wait another 52 years. Not a defensive statement, not celebrating a loss. It was a statement about the future. This team, this generation, is already thinking about what comes next." Compare that to 1974. Emmanuel Sanon, who died in 2008 and is still the all-time leading scorer in Haiti national team history with 47 goals, described what it felt like to score against Italy. He said he had been told by the newspapers that the goal would come from a European or South American player. Nobody believed a Haitian could do it. That bothered me, he said, because I knew I could do it. He knew. He did it. And the murals of him in Port-au-Prince still stand, crumbling but still there, even now. In a city where gangs control neighborhoods and rockets fall on players trying to catch flights, the image of Sanon in his blue and red kit is still up on walls. This week, a new image joined that legacy. Wilson Isidore, ball striking the top corner, arms already rising before it hits the net. These are not the same thing. a mural from 1974, and a viral clip from 2026. But the feeling behind them is a country that the world does not expect to matter on the football pitch, mattering anyway. Twice now, in the same competition's most watched moments. Haiti finished the 2026 World Cup with 0 points, 3 losses, and 2 goals. The first World Cup goals they had scored in 52 years, both in the same match, both against a team with genuine ambitions of lifting the trophy. One was scrappy, one was a screamer into the top corner from 25 yards. Both will be remembered differently by different people. In Atlanta, by the fans with drums who erupted when the ball went in. In Port-au-Prince, on a giant screen in Pétionville, in a suburb where boys train in second-hand boots and dream about moments exactly like this one, and on crumbling walls around a capital city that has been through things that should make football seem small and somehow never quite manages to. Morocco move on to the round of 32, facing the winners of Group F. Their ambitions are real and their talent is there, but the story of their last group game will not be told as a comfortable 4-2 win. It will be told as the night Haiti scored twice and meant every single one of them. There is another one on screen if you are not done yet. YouTube has already picked it.